Record. All right. So I want to ask a question. Each one of you can respond. What is the purpose of learning Bhagavad Gita? Why should you learn Bhagavad Gita? What is the use of learning Bhagavad Gita for you? Okay? Is the question clear? What is the purpose of learning Bhagavad Gita? Why should you learn Bhagavad Gita? And how can you use it in your life? That is a question. Who likes to share your view? Why should you learn Bhagavad Gita? What is the purpose of learning it?
Sir?
Yes, go ahead, Swarup.
Yes, sir. Sir, we should learn Bhagavad Gita because Bhagavad Gita says what is the right thing to do in life, what we should not do. It says us we should do this, we should not do this. So we can learn from Bhagavad Gita, and it helps us to concentrate in our studies.
Excellent. Very nice.
It helps us to see God.
Very nice, to realize God. Okay, very good. Then?
Sir, and then it helps us to understand Mahabharata, many stories related to it.
Very good.
Sir, because of network issue, it got.
No problem, Chirantan. So we are right now, I have asked a question. What is the purpose of learning Bhagavad Gita? Why should you learn Bhagavad Gita? How will you use what you learn in your life? And Swarup was sharing his understanding. So let's first of all clap for Swarup. Excellent, Swarup. Very nice. Those who want to share your understanding, please raise your Zoom hand. I see that Namit has raised. Yes, Namit, go ahead.
Sir, we should learn Bhagavad Gita because it teaches us humanity, it teaches us how to live, and it teaches dharma, righteousness.
Very nice. Very nice. What else?
And like Swarup told, it also says that what we should do and what we should not do. It teaches us.
Very nice. Excellent. Is there anything else you would like to share?
No, sir.
Is there any personal experience that you would like to share? You've been learning Bhagavad Gita for some time now.
Yeah.
Is there any situation where you were able to use the message of Bhagavad Gita and what value you found?
So from the shloka, karmanye vadikaraste, it says that you need to do your work, but not see the result, not to be worried about the result.
Yeah.
But we need to set a goal. That's what I have been doing before and all. I didn't want to set goals. I felt like, what if they don't come true? But I just keep goals, and I don't like. Sir, were you saying something? You were muted.
No. Please go ahead.
So I don't worry about the results. Whatever the result comes, I look on improving that than focusing on what happened, what the result came.
Very nice. Very nice. Excellent.
Sir, and one more thing.
Yes.
Sir, that in Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya, Krishna says that wherever there is decline of dharma, I take form. So I have that confidence whenever in a tough situation, God will be there with me.
Very good, Namit. Excellent. Yes, Purna, please go ahead and share your views.
Sir, that Bhagavad Gita helps us realize who exactly we are and what people around us are. Like everyone are God, and God is everywhere. Like even plants, animals, humans, everyone has Atma Jyoti, and we need to go to them. And we should follow Dharma. And this helps us to know the mistakes of our ancestors, like what mistakes they did during Mahabharata and all.
Excellent.
And we should not make the same mistake.
Very nice. Very nice. Excellent, Purna. Is there anyone else who likes to share your views? All right. So each of you, what you said. How about Pratik? Why is Pratik learning Bhagavad Gita? Can you unmute? Can you unmute, Pratik? Yeah.
From learning Bhagavad Gita, we will be very calm and we will be not so much angry.
Wonderful. Very nice. By learning Bhagavad Gita, you can be calm and face any situation. Excellent. Very simple. Very good. How about Rishi? Why is Rishi learning Bhagavad Gita? Please unmute and share your view. Okay. Rishi, I cannot hear you. Maybe you can type. It's okay, you can type. Yeah? All right, I will read out your view. How about Chirantan? Why is Chirantan learning Bhagavad Gita?
Vijayji, I like to learn Bhagavad Gita because it helps in any situations.
Very nice.
Like one day I thought that I should win in a race, but I failed. But next time I didn't. I had a goal, but I didn't became overconfident. That time I had won the race.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what else? What else you are looking for from Bhagavad Gita?
It helped in many ways.
Very nice.
And it is, as he said, it will make us calm when we listen Bhagavad Gita. I am also learning Bhagavad Gita.
Very nice, Chirantan. Thank you. Yes, Prerana, tell us.
Yes, Prabhuji. Why I like reading Bhagavad Gita is because in Bhagavad Gita we have many chapters and each chapter describes about something or the other. So Bhagavad Gita is mainly a patashala for everyone. We can learn everything in that. It's very important how to behave and are we really this body, or who are we really, how much is the size of Atma, and many more. If we keep on reading this and learning the shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, maybe we will
Very nice. Very nice. Sorry, Prerana, we are not able to hear you. Okay. We are not able to hear you, Prerana. I'll come back to you. Yes, Jigisha and Pancham.
I learned from Bhagavad Gita is it teaches us how to handle the knowledge.
Handle the knowledge. What do you mean by that?
Like what situations it comes, what should we use in the time.
Okay, so it gives you the knowledge about how to handle different situations of life. Is that what you're saying?
And it is knowing what ourselves.
what we are, what is
Knowing
going
who.
on in the body.
Very nice.
Who we-
Very nice.
That I learned from Bhagavad Gita.
Okay.
That's all, sir.
Excellent. Excellent. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you, sir.
How about Atish? Why is Atish learning Bhagavad Gita?
Sir, so that I can stay peace and calm.
So that you can stay peaceful and calm.
Yes, sir.
And how are you able to stay peaceful and calm by studying Bhagavad Gita? How does it help you?
Because of the stories and the shlokas.
Okay. So when you listen and when you understand and when you apply is when you are able to stay peaceful and calm. Is that so?
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Atish. Thank you. And what about Garima? Why is Garima learning Bhagavad Gita? Is Garima there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Please tell us, Garima, why are you learning Bhagavad Gita? You are on mute, Garima. Garima, are you speaking? You are on mute. Okay, all right. So maybe she's having some internet issues. Let's go to our new joinee, Devaki. So Devaki, why are you joining Bhagavad Gita classes?
Actually, so to know about God and the first language is our Sanskrit, so it helps it helps in my studies too, sir.
Excellent. Very nice. So let me briefly, yes, Prerna, you want to say something?
No, Prabhuji, I was unable to hear you properly. Was I not clear?
We could not hear you completely.
Yeah. Shall I repeat it, Prabhuji?
Yes, please repeat it, Prerna.
I want to read Bhagavad Gita because we can learn many things in it, and for our life we need all the chapters, all the 18 chapters, and all the 18 chapter describes about something or the other, and is very useful in our life. And in these times we will get to know, is this body real or just a imagination in our mind, and what is Atma and how we can describe about it. So it's Sanskrit language is used, and Sanskrit is also very important.
Very nice. Excellent. Excellent, Prerna. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, how about Sahasra? Why is Sahasra learning Bhagavad Gita?
To understand the knowledge what Krishna told.
To understand the knowledge. Okay, what kind of knowledge and how is it useful for you?
Like helping others
Hmm?
and
And so how is it useful for you? That is my question. All right. You can take some more time and think and answer. Meanwhile, Samprati, what about you? Why are you learning Bhagavad Gita? What is the purpose of learning Bhagavad Gita for you? Samprati, can you hear me? Am I audible, Namit? Okay, all right. So maybe there is some internet issue. All right, so let me quickly summarize. First of all, thank you each one of you who shared your views. Excellent.
Excuse me.
Yes, Garima. Can you hear me now? Yeah. We can hear you. Can you please go ahead?
Yes, sir. Sir, I am learning Bhagavad Gita because I need to learn about Mahabharata. I need to learn new slokas, and because I am a first language in Sanskrit, sir. So it is helpful me in Sanskrit also, sir. So this
Very
is my
nice.
experience.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes,
Excellent.
sir.
So, Mahabharata and Bhagavad Gita, they are written in Sanskrit. So, Sanskrit as a language is a very scientifically designed language. When you learn shlokas and when you learn to pronounce them and recite them properly, it builds various connections in the brain. So, your thinking and your ability to understand becomes very sharp. So definitely that is one of the value of Bhagavad Gita. Second is, see, any subject, no, when you learn the subject, you can do something with that. For example, let's say you learn how to make idli. You can make use of it for removing your hunger. When you're hungry, you can make idli and you can remove your hunger, isn't it? Likewise, what is the content of Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita contains guidance given by Krishna to Arjuna. What kind of guidance? See, Arjuna was in total confusion. He was fearful. He was confused. He was afraid. He was terrified. He was puzzled. And he was also feeling like crying because he was in a war. He was about to wage a war with his own relatives. So he was under a lot of confusion and feeling of what is the right kind of conduct I should have now? Should I do this or not? All these confusions came into his mind. So when you have hunger in the stomach, you can eat some food. But when you have confusion in the mind, when you have lack of clarity in the mind, how to remove that? That is where Bhagavad Gita helps you. So like all of you said, Bhagavad Gita gives you clarity. Clarity of how to be in any situation. How does it give like that? How does it work like that? It is like you go to a room full of darkness. And if there is a light switch, and if you turn on the switch, the light comes. And when the light comes, all the darkness goes away. Isn't it? Likewise, Bhagavad Gita is a light for our mind. It removes all kinds of darkness in our mind. Darkness in our mind is ignorance, something that I don't know. If let's say, I don't know why am I feeling fearful. How can I overcome my fear? If I don't know, see, sometimes it may feel, oh sir, I'm very, very fearful of talking in front of a group. If I get called to speak in front of a group, I feel terrified. I feel very nervous. My legs start shaking, my hands start shaking, my heart starts pumping, my mouth becomes dry. I don't know how to handle it. So how to handle all such situations? Only by realizing what is your mind and what is the source of the fear in the mind. If let's say your finger is paining, only by knowing that the finger is there and you can put a band-aid, can you remove the pain, isn't it? Otherwise, how will you treat? Or let's take another example. Let's say there is some water leaking on the floor and you go and wipe. Again water comes, you again wipe. Again water comes, you again wipe. So no matter how many times you wipe, if the water keeps coming, it means that the water is leaking from somewhere else, isn't it? So you should know then how to go to the source, the root of that water leakage and remove it. Maybe there is a leakage in the pipe. So Bhagavad Gita is like that. It helps us to get rid of all sorts of leakage, any kind of worry, tension, fear, anxiety, stress, all of it can be addressed. Because Bhagavad Gita consists truths, and those truths which are universal, which do not change from place to place, time to time. So when we realize them and when we apply them in our life, that is when our life becomes totally peaceful and you can have health and happiness. And not only for you, but also you can now share it with everyone else. It is something that when you share will not diminish, but actually grows. If you have 3 pieces of bread, you can only give it to few people, maybe by cutting. Whereas Bhagavad Gita is something that when you keep offering to others, it keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger, more and more. You will have abundance. All right. So that is the reason why this study circle for children has been made. So that we can realize the message of Bhagavad Gita and use it in our own life. Like how Garima and Devaki said, they want to use it to improve their Sanskrit. Excellent. Very good. They should aim to get 100 marks in their Sanskrit exam. But Bhagavad Gita can help beyond the Sanskrit learning in their own life, any situation, how to be peaceful, how to be calm, and how to not get distracted. So all these truths are in Bhagavad Gita. All right. So are there any questions before we move on to today's shloka? Why we are learning Bhagavad Gita? All right. So let me stop this recording.